cross bun.
One a penny, two a penny, hot cross buns. We've got like pockets for stuff.
Have you made this before?
I've never made either.
Sapde.
No, I don't want this one. Resurrect us, we belonged. Hello.
Today we're making Ben's Culture's Easter Delicacies. So we're making Pasca and hot cross buns.
Yeah, these are some of my childhood favorites.
Your mom always made them.
Every Easter.
What's your favorite Pasca memory?
Favorite Pasca memory? We'd always, every Easter we'd have it, and then we'd save one loaf in the freezer and we'd pull it out in like October or November, and we'd all be super excited because it's like the one time a year that we would have it away from Easter. It was always so yummy.
And Pasca is like a bread, but it's sweet. And hot cross buns. The only way I knew hot cross buns was growing up. I learned this rhyme in school. Hot cross buns, hot cross buns.
One a penny, two a penny, hot cross buns.
So, and then last year, Ben's parents were here at our house for Easter, and she made hot cross buns with us. And she brought Pasca.
Yeah.
So yummy. So.
And every Easter Sunday morning, we'd have hot cross buns. We'd warm them up a little bit and then put butter on them. Oh, and they're so good.
Sounds so good. Yeah, it's our first time trying this. Have you made this before?
I've never made either.
So we're gonna try this for the first time. His mom's recipe for Pasca makes 4 loaves. We're not gonna make 4 loaves. We'll just make 1 loaf, I think, and.
Yeah, and same with hot cross buns. It makes 4 dozen buns, and we're just 2 of us, so we'll make a quarter batch, make 1 dozen, and see how it goes.
Yeah. So if you're like me and only heard of hot cross buns in the rhymes in school, this is your chance to try it. It's really so good. So
yeah,
we're gonna start with Pasca first because it needs about 2 hours to rise, and then we'll do the hot cross buns. But we'll show you everything step by step. I got this cute apron that's like a dress from a greenhouse nearby, and this one
I made when I was in like grade 7, I think.
with your mom, right?
With my mom. So I've been using it ever since. And Sheba thinks it's goofy.
You wore it when you were a child. It's so short.
Yeah, it does the needful.
How's mine?
So cute. You've not put it on yet. I love it.
You like it?
Mama, you need a photo with it. You even got like pockets for stuff. What will you put in there?
Treasures. Okay, for Pasca, we don't need a lot of ingredients. We need sugar, milk, yeast, and water.
And we have some flour, and we need some eggs. We're going to divide them and beat the whites separately. And then we got vanilla and lemon juice. So
yeah, let's get started. So first we're gonna let the yeast rise like how we would for a bread. So we're gonna add yeast, sugar, water. Let it rise for 5 minutes. Then we'll add all the other ingredients. The water. All the ingredients are in the description, so you can check it out. Here I'm gonna add the yeast. Now we have to separate the egg whites and the egg yolks. So in 2 different bowls, just separate them, take the egg yolks separately and put the egg whites in another bowl. And we have to beat the egg whites till it's stiff. So it takes a while, but you have to beat it really hard so it gets really stiff, and you know we want this consistency. It looks really thick and whipped. So keep beating it. Your hand might hurt a bit, but
please do.
You can also use a hand mixer if you have it. We don't have a hand mixer, so we just beat it by hand, and after a while it started getting stiff and got this consistency. It looked really good. This is the egg white we have now. Ooh.
That's actually kind of cool.
Weird. Then we'll add the egg yolks. Then we'll add 3 tablespoons butter.
3 tablespoons melted butter. And then the warm milk.
Yeah. Vanilla. Yeah, but I saw.
Okay.
Salt. Right?
Squeeze some in.
I think that's good.
Yeah, I think that's good.
We're gonna add flour little by little. He doesn't like putting his hands in the dough, so I'm gonna be the one doing that.
You get all that goodness off.
Doesn't like it when it's sticky.
It's not good for my sensory issues. You need more. It's gonna be one nice loaf. We're gonna get sprinkles. So once we make it, then we always put icing and butter and sprinkles on it because it's already sweet. You need more sweetness. But I don't have sprinkles.
We can go get sprinkles. Need more.
Kind of looks like
Chapati mo.
no, I wasn't gonna say that. Sure.
This looks good.
Looks really good. Now we'll cover it. Pumpkins.
Okay, we'll set this aside to rise in double. Pasca is also ready. It didn't rise much, but I don't think it does because it's bread basically. So we're just gonna deflate it, shape it, and put it in a loaf pan. I'll do that.
You shape it.
I have to stand for that.
I just eat this for breakfast all week with the icing.
G. Judgy.
How do you know?
I know. Always wondering how much grease I'm putting in the pan.
It goes everywhere.
Stop it.
No, I don't want this one.
So we'll just put that in like that. Let it rise.
The double rising is in order.
There you go. I'll let it rise again and then.
It's risen so nicely. We're gonna bake the Pasca now. It's risen nicely. We're gonna bake it now for 40 minutes at 300 degrees.
We have the Pasca. It's hot still.
Not too bad.
Quite
That looks so good. Right?
We're gonna cut them in slices, and then we'll have it tomorrow for Easter. We'll show you that how we eat it. Yeah, you cut. You're better at it.
Okay.
We're gonna get started on the hot cross buns. We're gonna let the yeast rise in here. Then we'll add all the ingredients in here.
Oh, we do actually.
What's my... Yeah, that's...
Leaving from St. Louis, for the coast, no telling when.
Okay, so the yeast is risen really well. Now we're just going to add all the ingredients and mix them together. So first we'll add the yeast in any mixing bowl. We're just going to use this one. And then you add the butter, so it has to be melted, and the milk has to be warm. You add the milk and then the mashed potatoes. You have to just boil the potatoes in a pressure cooker or in a pot, and once it's nicely boiled, you just mash them up and you have to add it. It makes the buns really soft. Then you add the allspice and the cinnamon, mix them together, and then slowly start adding the flour little by little to get the right dough. So we always make a soft dough So I started with 2.5 cups and then we kept adding more till we got the soft dough that also forms a shape. The raisins is the star here, so it's really important to add them. They add so much flavor and sweetness to the buns. It's so delicious. So definitely add lots of raisins. I've added all the ingredients in the description, so check that out. I will just cover it and let it rise till it becomes double in size. And then we'll shape it into buns and bake it. Have to rise again and then we bake it.
The smell of this is so nostalgic for me.
So glad we could do that, baby. Just like home.
Yeah.
It's ready. Now we'll just shape it into buns, so you can shape them into small balls, and then we're gonna cover it and let it rise again. So this time when we shape them into little buns, we're also gonna put the cross on the bun, so you just like cut cross, and yeah, and then we're gonna let it rise again so it's double in size, and then we can bake it.
Only guess, for the Roman is the one that you love best. When the heather is blooming on the mountainside, and the north wind blows across the great divide, won't you tell me what it's
Oven
like
time.
underneath that western sky, and whatever will become of you and I.
So on Easter morning, I wanted to set up a spring style table. So I brought my china out, which has lots of flowers and it's like whimsical. It's very spring themed. I didn't even realize my outfit was matching my table and my plates and mugs, but that was cute. And we also got this candle that we didn't plan to match, but that also matched, so it all came together really well. So when it comes to style, you just keep buying what you like, what makes your heart happy, and then it all comes together really well. It's actually that's how it's worked for me. So yeah, we had a really nice sweet breakfast. And one thing I want people to know, or I would, suggest, is that romanticize your life, romanticize the little things. Happiness is always found in the little things. And so like things like this, having a great breakfast, a cute breakfast with your family, with your husband, and taking the time to make it special and intentional and enjoy it, really helps live just a happy, content life. We also learn to be happy with what we have, with the little things, and there's so much joy in using what we already have and making it special and cute and the way we like it. But for that we need time, and so we need to manage our time really well so we have time to do these really special things that bring joy. We just spent our Easter morning having a very nice breakfast and did our devotions. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being here. We love you all.